All right, let's just jump straight into this because what we're breaking down in today's explainer is absolutely massive. We are looking at a literal survival guide for your bank account and honestly, your life. We're going to completely shatter the financial barriers holding you back and rewire your brain for extreme abundance. This isn't just some abstract theory we're talking about. The source material we're digging into reveals the ultimate high-stakes shortcut to wealth and health. And I really need you to pay close attention here because this is urgent. If you actually take these concepts and apply them, I promise you, you're never going to look at money, at risk, or at your own potential the exact same way ever again.
So let's start by confronting a really harsh truth. Ask yourself right now, are you playing business? Are you actually doing business? Because you might think you're working hard, right? You might think your perfectionism is a strength, like it's a sign that you just have really high standards. But according to serial entrepreneur Chris Corner, a guy who has launched over 75 businesses, that perfectionism, it's actually just an excuse to avoid the real work. It is literally just fear dressed up in a fancy suit. Playing business feels safe. Doing business, that is messy. But that messy area is exactly where all the millions are hiding.
See, playing business is comfortable. It's spending weeks setting up an LLC, paying for a slick logo, writing some massive 40-page business plan, and telling all your friends about this huge thing you're going to do. But honestly, it's a complete time-wasting illusion. Doing business is totally different. It's the boot camp method. You go out and you find a customer first. You sell the product before you even have it in your hands. You do the work for free if you have to, just to get a 5-star review. You just figure the rest of it out later. Real validation only happens the second that money actually changes hands. So we need to stop playing make-believe and go get actual cash in hand.
To really wrap your head around this, you have to hear this crazy story. So years ago, Chris decided he wanted to open an iPhone repair shop. Now, did he go to some specialized school for this? No. Did he even know how to fix a phone? Absolutely not. But he went ahead and signed a 5-year lease, $2,300 a month with a personal guarantee, and he just opened the doors. When a customer walked in, he'd take their phone, walk into the back room, pull up YouTube, and literally learn how to fix it on the spot while they waited out front. And one day, he accidentally shoved a screwdriver straight through a customer's brand new $700 iPhone 4. He had to hand over a whole week's revenue just to buy her a replacement. But here is the jaw-dropping part of that story. Even with that massive, totally embarrassing $700 mistake, launching 6 months before he was actually ready made him an extra $100,000. He captured the momentum right then and there. Think about it. If he had waited 6 months to perfect his repair skills, he probably would have lost steam and maybe never opened the shop at all. He would have completely missed out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales. So that iPhone mistake, that was just the cost of his tuition. He literally got paid to learn on the job.
So why do most people wait around? Why do they stay broke? Well, it's not actually the fear of failure. It's the fear of what will people think about me if I fail. This right here is the psychological root of staying poor. You aren't terrified of the failure itself. Think about it like this. If you were stranded alone on a desert island, you'd build a raft. If it sank, you'd just build another one. You wouldn't care because nobody's watching you. You don't fear the sinking. You fear the brutal sting to your ego. Let's define exactly what that ego looks like in a business context. It is worrying about what some guy from your high school who you haven't even spoken to in 20 years thinks when you post a selfie video talking about your new side hustle. But here is the life-saving secret. He doesn't care. He honestly doesn't even know you're doing it. And even if he does care, his opinion is absolutely worthless to your bank account. Shedding your ego isn't some fluffy self-help cliche. It is a literal financial superpower. Once you accept that nobody actually cares about you, it completely frees you up to take the messy, highly profitable action you need to take to win. And once you finally ditch that ego, you can weaponize this incredible concept called Parkinson's Law. The idea is that time or resources will expand or contract to fit the space you give them. Like, remember staying up all night in school to write a 10-page paper you had 2 entire months to finish? You only got it done because of that final looming deadline. That's the power of pressure. Now, imagine taking that exact same concept and applying it to money instead of time. Artificial pressure is the ultimate catalyst. It forces financial creativity. It strips away all your comfortable, lazy options and throws you into high-stakes survival mode, where you simply have to figure it out. Look at the artificial constraints Chris purposely put on his own life. He had his first kid at 23. By his mid-20s, he intentionally built a house he couldn't actually afford. Later on, he moved to New York and rented an apartment for $3,600 a month. Pretty much any financial guru out there would look at this and call him completely insane. They all preach extreme caution, right? But for Chris, deliberately applying that massive, crushing financial pressure forced him to unlock real abundance. He literally left himself with no other choice but to provide. That pressure forced him to stop playing small and start earning at a totally different, hyper-aggressive level. So how exactly do you start earning at that elite level if you don't have massive startup capital? Welcome to the barbell strategy. The secret is that you have to completely avoid the messy middle. The middle is where businesses get easily disrupted, where everyone is competing, and where profit margins are totally average. Instead, you push to the extreme opposite ends of the barbell. On one end, you've got unsexy, hands-on, zero-tech manual labor. And on the far other end, you've got purely online, high-tech AI consulting. Both ends of this barbell are minting absolute fortunes right now for people who are starting with absolutely $0. Let's look at the unsexy side first. A young couple once knocked on Chris's door and offered to wash his windows for $500. Think about this. They could have just asked for a 50% deposit up front, taken that $250, grabbed an Uber to Home Depot, bought all the washing gear, done the job, and kept the profit. $0 to start. Or how about hanging TVs? Chris hired a guy off TaskRabbit to mount a TV. This guy does 8 to 12 TVs every single day. I really want you to hear this number. He makes $300,000 a year just hanging TVs. He doesn't even run ads. These unsexy physical service businesses generate insane cash if you can just swallow your pride and go do the work. And there are massive, hidden profit margins literally everywhere around us. Take reselling, for example. You can go on Facebook Marketplace right now and buy old VCRs for $5 to $10 from people who just want the junk out of their garage. They have no idea what they're worth. You take that same VCR, turn around, and flip it on eBay for $150. Chris crunched the numbers on this and realized you could build a legitimate six-figure empire just by buying and selling VCRs in any major city. The cash is literally just sitting there, hiding in plain sight, waiting for somebody willing to put in the effort. Now let's jump over to the totally opposite side of the barbell. We call this the AI God Blueprint, and it is ridiculously simple. Step 1. You go get coffee with a friend who owns a local business. Step 2. You hit record on your phone's voice memos app and just let them vent to you about all their daily operational problems. Step 3. You take that transcript, upload it into ChatGPT or Claude, and ask the AI to generate solutions. Step 4. You go back to your friend, hand them the exact step-by-step strategy the AI just created, and they are going to look at you like you are an absolute genius. They will literally throw money at you to implement it for them. And listen closely. You do not need to know a single line of code. You don't need a tech background. You are just solving their problems using tools that are completely free. Okay, but to execute any of these strategies, you need the absolute #1 skill that all successful entrepreneurs possess: the bias for action. What this means is being incredibly impatient with taking action, but being perfectly patient when it comes to seeing the results. You do not sit around waiting for the perfect moment. You don't spend weeks pondering different scenarios. You execute immediately. In your day-to-day life, this should feel like an itch that you just have to scratch. The second you get an idea, you test it. You make the phone call. You send the email right then. You build momentum instantly instead of letting your billion-dollar idea quietly die inside a notebook. Let's contrast how a normal person thinks versus someone who actually has a bias for action. A normal person stands outside a busy taco shop, looks at the massive line, and just passively thinks, I wonder how much money this place makes. But someone with a bias for action, they immediately count the 86 people standing in that line. They look at the menu and see tacos cost $7. They do the math right there on the sidewalk in about 5 seconds, and they calculate a $3.6 million annual run rate. And then they go home that exact same night, make their own tacos in their kitchen, and hand them out to friends just to test the business model. Having aggressive momentum changes how you view the entire world. But look, everything we just talked about, the tactics, the hustle, ditching your ego, all of that is just scratching the surface. We are now entering the much deeper secret to life, to wealth, and to health. This is the ultimate abundance hack. We are leaving the charts and the raw business data behind for a minute, because the true core secret to becoming completely unstoppable actually starts with the highest stakes scenario you could possibly imagine. Chris has a daughter, and when she was 9 years old, she was diagnosed with a rare fatal lung disease. The doctors gave her 1 year to live unless she could get a double lung transplant, which is an incredibly rare, highly invasive, terrifying surgery. They rushed to a hospital down in Houston, and they just waited. Then, one night, they finally got the call.
A young boy up in Nebraska named Sam had tragically passed away in his sleep, and in the middle of this unimaginable, crushing grief, his parents made the incredibly selfless choice to donate his organs. Those lungs saved Chris's daughter's life. A complete stranger gave their family the ultimate gift. Going through this kind of tragedy and miracle raises a really profound question. What does donating a literal organ teach you about money? Well, for Chris, he realized he had an obligation to pay this forward. This profound level of selfless generosity entirely rewrote the wiring in his brain. When you stop hoarding the things you have, whether that's your money, your time, or literally your own organs, you unlock this extreme, almost magical abundance mindset. You stop living your life terrified of losing things, and you start living in the absolute power of giving them away.
So Chris started researching altruistic kidney donation, giving his own kidney to a total stranger. Now, he was absolutely terrified of needles, but he let his analytical logic completely defeat his fear. He looked at the data and found out that the risk of death when you donate a kidney is just 3 in 10,000. Let that sink in for a second. 3 in 10,000. That is the exact same statistical risk as childbirth. He realized, hey, half of humanity takes that exact risk to create life. I can certainly take it to save a life. So he went and donated his kidney to a stranger. And get this, 3 months later, his wife did the exact same thing.
Which really brings us to this unforgettable realization. Greatness is simply being a net positive to the world. Chris says his financial life has literally never been better than it has been since the day he gave away a physical part of himself. The ultimate shortcut to wealth and health isn't about hoarding every penny you make. It's about shedding your ego, acting with incredible impatient urgency, and giving away everything you can so you become completely unstoppable. So I want you to ask yourself right now, what are you hoarding out of fear? And what would actually happen if you just gave it away? Look, don't just watch this. You need the right tools to actually shift your reality. Go to manifestyourmind.com right now, get your mindset blueprints, and start changing your life tonight. The link is right below.